Hi, Inheritance Tax in a Nutshell series. Today we are discussing inheritance tax on individuals. Inheritance tax is levied on the value of an individual's estate. It also applies to trust, but we're making a separate video for that. It is a tax targeting the concentration and accumulation of wealth. It is a complex tax, but we are dissecting it, breaking it down, examining it here in this series to make it easy to understand. It remains dormant until an event triggers the tax and the concurrent payment. Death is one of these events, but it is also at stake on lifetime transfers of property and monies. There are various rates, including 0, 20, 40% being the most commonly encountered ones, and also taper rates, which are applicable to both lifetime gifts and death gifts. With judicious planning, the tax can be mitigated or avoided altogether. Time is of the essence. There is a nil rate band, which is currently worth £325,000, and the rate is 0. It renews itself every 7 years, can be used throughout the lifetime of the individual, so it's not to be missed. There is an additional residential nil rate band applicable only when the deceased has gifted her property to her children or grandchildren. It must form part of the death estate. It is not applicable to lifetime transfers. There is a taper threshold on estate above 2 million, with the band disappearing altogether when the estate is worth 2,350,000. So when we are encountering couples with a combined estates of nearly 2 million, planning is essential. Inheritance tax exemption applies in certain circumstances, encouraging gifting between certain individuals and entities. We're discussing two of these here. Married couples and civil partners receive preferential treatment. Assets passed between them are exempt of inheritance tax regardless of the value. It is worth noting, however, that cohabiting couples are not exempt, and therefore, no matter how long the cohabitation, the transfers between them are taxable. Finally, charitable gifts. They also exempt encouraging philanthropic giving and distribution of wealth to society at large. When at least 10% of your estate passes to charity, the overall estate rate of tax is lowered to 36%. It makes sense from all angles to gift to charities. I hope this has been helpful, and thank you for listening.